Hey there, it's Christmas Day, 25th of December, it's my birthday. I'm driving to family, and I already shared a post on social media, but yeah, it's like happy post. And then I saw Teal Swan's, Teal Swan on Instagram, and she was speaking to all the people that are just having a lonely or difficult Christmas. And I am so sure that so many people have had a quite tough 2024. I have too. I was looking forward to Christmas this year. It was around September, October, and I was dating someone. It's pretty crazy about. It was super fresh, so I wasn't sure if we were going to spend Christmas together. But I was looking forward to being with someone special, with that person. And just feeling that kind of togetherness and romance, and just like this feeling of I don't care what's happening in the world, I have my little bubble. So pretty much the opposite happened. Having my birthday on Christmas is challenging. I feel like, because I've also traveled a lot during when I was growing up, so we didn't always really celebrate it big, and it was pretty much always me and family, and no one could come over because no one comes over on Christmas Day. And so I kind of feel like loneliness was built into my life because of having a birthday on Christmas. But I mean, it's not, I'm not like crying about it, even though I find it sad sometimes. This year has really, I wanted to come on here and talk, because it's like when things get really hard, isn't that when the qualities of life present themselves, and there's like this opportunity to transform. Like when I felt pushed. So the dating didn't go well. There was a huge challenge, and I felt so addicted. And I started making art, which was so nice, because I actually made art about feeling obsessed, and it was the only way that I could deal with something that felt shameful, and I felt like I should do better and be better. But honestly, if I looked at myself, like really, then I really tried my best. I don't have any regrets, but there was so many things that I had to face, and actually eventually I had a lot of pain from not being able to be together, but I've never really had so much pain that I had to go look for help, and I had to like do all these things that would like help me get through it. It was like I was like mentally having psychological down spiraling, and also not speaking out. I mean, possibly the reason why it went wrong, like apart from maybe things that the other person was doing, is that I never learned I haven't learned yet to express what my needs and wants are, or what my boundaries are. And especially I noticed I have taught myself like to speak, but then it's like very rational, and it kind of becomes teachy, like, hey, I see this, and it's analytical. Yeah, that's what I want to say. It's analytical, but then I don't put any consequences, and I don't leave when someone's disrespecting me, when I felt disrespected, because I felt so afraid of what I would lose. So there's one definition of codependence. I'm smiling, but it's so horrible. And I feel like the only way that I would come to know these things and how much I am still needing to grow. So I'm really, really grateful. I mean, I went home and wasn't able to have this relationship. I just felt so bad about so many things. I realized how frustrated I've been about just a lot of things in my life. I'm 43 today, so I'm definitely in my midlife crisis. And having so much pain and feeling so much in love, and I can't have it, the cake's not there. Realizing that I would have to plan something for the Christmas holidays and the season's festivities, to not be alone, and to figure out how I was going to do that. And I was just dreading it so much, dreading feeling sorry for myself, dreading just all of it, dreading how unsatisfied I am with so many things in my life, feeling like a failure. Just so much stuff, not having any rhythm, not disciplined, not feeling like I'm getting anywhere in my life, feeling like I'm just telling myself I'm just doing and getting along, and that was too much. And feeling all this love, it really helps me to remember that there's things that I want that are going to feel so wonderful. And just because I don't get them now, I did find a lot of lessons, like speaking rationally and like arguing. If someone's not hearing that, then they're just not hearing that, and they're not even going to respond. I don't know what to say about that, but I realized just that I probably reacted emotionally, and it wasn't always clear, and it just hasn't never been clear for people or for myself. When is it that I'm having emotions, and when am I saying, okay, but this is actually what I need to have happen, this is what I would like, this is the way that it would feel good for me, things like that. And of course it comes from the past. Of course, if you've never really noticed or known or learned that there's a difference between expressing emotions and talking about what you actually want, like the rational stuff. This person that I was dating, we'd kind of gone a few months, and then we'd had quite a lot of fights actually. And now that I realize this, that I hadn't shown up in ways that would have been healthier, it was too late. It's too much to go back, I think, and we're not even on speaking terms. And being so afraid to lose that, I realized much more that I was afraid of losing and I have lost. And it's like real deep pain that I've not been able to hold or to feel or to transmute or to acknowledge, to help myself with. And yeah, a lot of pains like that can really it's very normal to act emotionally and from a place and not know that it's coming from there, and be afraid of losing someone and then not know that it's because of something else. But yeah, I am grateful. Okay, after 11 minutes I'm saying this. I am so grateful. If life is happening for me, and I really do believe that, and I can handle the pain, and yeah, this Christmas I realized I was so unhappy about so many things, that I needed to make so many shifts, and I would need time to do that I was really happy that I had no friends to go to, no persons that were waiting on me except like my family today. And I think even if I wanted to skip Christmas, they would have accepted. They love me. They're a weird bunch, but they're so wonderful. And so I suddenly had whole of the Christmas holidays to spend on myself, to go in retreat, to pray, to do all the things, to fail. And so this is what I came up with. A little background is that I've started studying astrology, which has been my hobby for 20 years, and got into human design and all of these different systems that could sort of point to who are you? Who did my soul choose to be in this life? And I started writing down, okay, the astrology points to you being like this, and these are all, you have like 10 different reference points, or in the birth charts, which is like the day you were born, where are all the planets, where is the sun and the moon, and where is your ascendant. So that makes 10 different points, or maybe 9, I don't know. I take also the North Node. And that's like a conglomerate of sub-personalities, you could say, or parts, that are wanting all these different things, and that are behaving in all these different ways. And then I'm looking at human design, and which is about how does your energy flow. And just feel like my energy's not flowing. It's not flowing. Like, I feel frustrated every day. That's not healthy. Not a healthy way to live. So taking all this time for myself has really allowed me to look closer at all these things, and realize that the way that I've been codependent would not even be healthy for the type of person that I want to be with. Like, it would be kind of hard to step into, abundance when I have so much fear. I would just like self-destruct. So, feeling so in love and it not be something that works out has really given me pain to look at, well, all right, life's always been pretty painful. There's been and good times as well. Now the loneliness of my Christmas is something that I accept, and realizing how much I've been trying to fill this emptiness inside with love from someone else. And I just started turning inward and really noticing, oh my god, started feeling my feelings, just try to do it every day. Oh. Yeah. And not understanding why I'm crying all the time. So much. But I started making art about really stupid art also. Like I sang a song. I started making music like on Voloco, this app, and I sang about how I want this guy back. And you know how heartbroken I am? It's like not the kind of music I'd ever want to listen to. Like it's so bad. But it just made me laugh. And then, yeah, yesterday I wrote down, you know how they say, like, there's the angels and the devils, and the angel and the devil, or something like that. And someone was talking about the adversary in our lives. Like, I think Satan, like that word, actually comes from a Hebrew word for the adversary. And like someone was talking about making friends with your shadow, because that's what actually pushes you on to develop and really like, so embrace pain. Like, and yesterday when I was I was having a lot of pain, and I was like, okay, so is God feeling pain through me? Is God like, can I feel this totally? Because like that's like God experiencing itself. Like, yeah, this is how a human life feels, you know, when I've made these choices. And it just made me feel really less lonely and like kind of curious. And then I started writing down these traumas, or no, I don't want to really say traumas. I want to say like themes in my life that have just felt really painful, and where I have a deep longing for healing. Yeah, there were like 5 themes, and they keep recurring, and I keep being in this spiral with them. And I think I noticed that there's quite a few themes that I actually just run away from them. I'm not consciously like doing anything with those themes, but seeing that how they are repeating in my life, I was like, wait, I can look at these themes, right? That are in my life. Like, for example, getting into a relationship and that turning out to be like, in whatever ways, yeah, like codependence, or not being like not feeling emotional safety, not being seen, like being projected onto, and maybe sometimes being used, like, and me giving too much, me not having boundaries, wanting too much, wanting it too badly. Okay, so that's like a theme, right? So and then I started thinking about, well, what is it actually that I would really like to experience in this life? What if it doesn't matter how long it takes? What if my soul is just here to experience some things, and I can wake up to the fact that these are themes, and I can start to take action? Because I do notice I think a lot, I talk a lot to myself as well, and when I make art, that's an action. That's like taking what the things I'm feeling and actually acting differently. Like for me, expressing myself and putting things out on social media is a thing that I actually really, really love. So yeah, that's Christmas for me, and my birthday, and yeah, thanks for watching this. I have the intention of stepping out more. I was really, really afraid and shy to record this, yeah, and it's like an inner fight, and it's time to take it to the streets. I don't know what that means. It's like, it's time to, I really like the idea of starting to just bring the internal outside, because that's what my art is about. And there's no way that it should be, or that my character should be, or my personality should be. And I think that's really freeing to be curious about, who did I come here to be, and what did I come here to experience, and how can I, even if it's like in the smallest incremental steps, make that happen. So I hope this was useful for somehow, or just sharing the energy together. And so yeah, thanks for being here, and I really wish you a Merry Christmas, and to know that, you know, we're in it together. If this is not the way that you would have wanted Christmas, that doesn't mean it's always going to be like that. I just want you to send you blessings for your life and all your desires and the themes and the healing that you want, and for that, yeah, for all the pain that we're experiencing to turn into soul power, if I may, empower us all at this moment on this Christmas day, while, you know, the sun is being perceived from this day onwards to start moving again. Yeah, from the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer. And yeah, I wish you a lot of care.